Self-destruction is not beautiful. It's a global scale violence. We lost the beginning, and there seems to be no end. It's a modern dystopia. Destruction is not beautiful. It's a global scale violence. We lost the beginning, and there seems to be no end. It's a modern dystopia.
Idiotic ink, we bend, we bow, plugged in deep, we don't know how. Wires bind the soul and skin, tech of tomorrow, let them in. Through the screen, through the veins, they control, we feel no pain. Silent orders, unseen strings, we are theirs, mindless kings. Idiotic ink, we hear their call. Under their reign, we rise, we fall. In the nets, in the grid, there's no place our thoughts can hide. Whispers coded, dreams undone. Every thought they own, they run. We once had a choice, now we obey. Lost in the net, night and day. Idiotic ink, rulers of minds, tethers unseen yet tightly binds. A world of numbers, ones and zeros, they forge our fate, the unsung heroes. Whiskers scream through the veins, they control, we feel no pain. Silent orders, unseen strings, we are theirs, mindless kids. Idiotic ink, we hear their call. Under their reign, we rise, we fall. In the nights, in the grid, there's no place our thoughts can hide. Whispers coded, dreams undone. Every thought they own, they run. We once had a choice, now we obey. lost in the net, night and day. Idiotic end, rulers of minds, tethers unseen, yet tightly binds. A world of numbers, ones and zeros, they forge our fate, the unsung heroes.
Good time zones, everyone, and welcome to Monday. Which, with that theme tune, means it's time to be an idiot again. Although, hopefully not as much of an idiot as I was on Friday. I will not be looking for the blast. Snout. Wow. I will... Something tells me I don't have much choice about whether or not I look for blast. There's always so many events involving pufferfish head. I see we have many people out there, though, and welcome in to Raven and Blast and Pixie and Shadow. And I'm not quite sure whether those 8 months went, Pixie. Have you checked it on the back of the sofa? Or have you checked behind the pufferfish? Welcome into True Purple and Ritsu. Not meant to be awake before noon, are any of us? And a Frauke, and a Feg. Who else have we got here? And a welcome in a Bow. Feg attempting to smack the pufferfish. Blast wears those on his head, so that doesn't help. Welcome into Red, and let's see who else. Scroll, I know you want to. And good luck with the journey, Feg. And Lady and Caton, and Landstrad, and a Cyber. Right, okay, now I think I've managed to catch up. However, I haven't, for I need already to hydrate, which... Hail, hydrate. I managed at one point to... I reached the beginning of stream and went, oh no, I haven't filled the squeaky bottle of doom. And a stretch. Hey, no popcorn. Okay, we'll just have to cause things to go pop elsewhere. What's the difference between a grave robber and an archaeologist? Oh dear. I fear for what this pun is going to turn out to be. How old the bodies are. 50 years in a government grant. Paperwork. Oh, I'm not sure which of those is worse. Not a pun, just a joke. Well, the difference between a pun and a joke can often be the eye of the beholder. Which, if you're actually dealing with archaeology and grave robbing, yes. So, we're back on... well, I haven't gone pop yet. We'll see. We're back in the land of mayhem. But enough about Blast. The bees are still here. The world is still silly. Actually, I don't think I've done much since last stream. A lot of last week got taken up with just keeping up with things. Yeah, you can tell I've not been in here. There's still 2 that just haven't... Why? Why will you not? If you run into a beholder, you need professional help. Or a coroner. Yeah. Or just make sure you don't cast Fireball into an enclosed chamber. Because, well, I wish to cast Fireball You're in a 5x5 room. I still wish to cast Fireball. Time for a TPK. Exactly. Oh dear. So, one thing I have done between streams, I still think that we need to work out what Elk's going to do with the top of that tower. Is, especially if the sign above the door says orphanage. Well, I have temporarily set up a new pop-up store. In this instance, I've moved the flowering azalea, the moss carpet. I've set up sponge rental, for which that's what we used last week to collect, and of course I still have all of my ominous bottles in multiple stacks thereof. And so far I have come up with a small but slightly disturbing name for the place. Yes, all things damp and ominous. All things damp and ominous, all things that make you squelch. I'm not allowed to use the word with them, or cosmic'll murder me. Yep, that's the word I'm not allowed to use for LK. So, however, while I was going to start building that as a warehouse in the same sort of style as I have been building, it was pointed out to me and reminded, this is supposed to just be a pop-up shop zone. Still. We haven't yet placed the final layout of, pop-up shop. It's like, yes. We haven't placed the final... Von Lipwick. we haven't placed the final layout of the shopping district, apparently. So, for the moment, I'm going to hold off on building a warehouse. Well, here at least. However, it's a popped-up shop. It very much is a popped-up shulker. But that doesn't mean that we can't actually use the time to ponder what a warehouse would look like, seeing as how, well, we probably need one around here as well. Looks like we've managed well enough without a formal layout. That is currently some of the thinking. Whether or not we do need to finish is another matter. Oh yes, that's disabling the doohickoryness downstairs. And for those attempting to catch Pokemon, we have a Mr. Mime, and I do believe that there is... Okay, I apparently don't have a Mr. Mime. There is a catch or don't catch element to this week. Can't remember which. Right, first things first, I need to flatten off some of the terrain. Terrain? Wow, that's an accident and a half there. What I'd like to do is consider a warehouse design, and well, I think we're going to actually use it to host the automated construction of things made of bamboo, because that feels like it might be a useful thing to have on this section of the island. I have a furnace array. I don't remember why I have a furnace array. I just know I have one. You can also tell that I know I'm on a mushroom island, because I'm not immediately heading for bed. Woohoo! I caught it. However, I probably should, if only to make sure that we're not in the dark. And Bo is on a streak. Thank you, Bo. And, yes, thank you for losing your clothes. is a phrase that nobody ever says. Hashtag rigged. Well, of course it's rigged. There's a contest going on, and I haven't the foggiest how that contest is shaped or running this week. Weeklies, attempt catches, miss catches, catch lightweight. Right. I think there was a lightweight just before stream started, so I don't know if we're going to get another one for a minute. Right. Let's shave off a couple of layers here. Event new type every day, total AT. I'm just double checking that we haven't had any any pufferfish beer. However, we have had a pufferfish beer. Welcome in. Hey, Blast. Yeah, I know. It probably took me a minute to notice you were here. Why did I respond to a message in text? I don't know. If you've lost your voice, look after yourself. Stay on. Daft reasons that Scotsman is. You have you have a delivery. Why am I petrified by that phrase? Is it the cow? Because I think I've just remembered that we lost the cow last week. We found the... yep. Why did you leave me when you were in a bad mood? Oh. Oh, that was... That's... Sent sour milk there. Hello, Dragon. Welcome in. As with all events, gifts and shinies are more common. That's useful to know. Yes. I don't know where the cow was found. But hey, we found the cow. Well, I didn't find the cow. Apparently blasted. You know things are strange when you've lost your cow. In a boat. Somewhere between here and... How many ocean monuments did we raid? I think it was something like 8 or 10. So this week is... I know a lot of people refer to Blast as Blast, and a lot of people refer to Blast as Jordan. I've gotten into the habit of Blast. Lost it at the temple after you let me raid it myself. That trip was ow. Well, thank you for even going back to the VODs. I didn't think to look. I will admit, I completely forgot about looking for the cow. Please don't take that one as a quote. Because I'm not entirely convinced. Oh god, we're only a few minutes in, and I'm already saying things that are making me go, well, that's going to end up on the Croak board, isn't it? I left the cow to become ground beef. Well, since it wasn't on the ground, it was ocean. It was ocean-going beef, which is probably why it has a beef with me. Salted beef. I suspect it's very salty. Yep. Oh, goodness. I found cave to go with my world. So, Pixie, I saw a note in Discord. Have you been able to sort out Java? And should we mention that here? Wow, that was an oblique and obvious statement. Oblique and obvious? Pax is going to assist you. Awesome! I know Pax is incredibly busy. If a time comes up that Pax isn't available and I happen to be around, do just ping me, and I might be able to help as well. I am not as good at sorting out everything as Pax, mostly because there's nobody as good at sorting out everything as Pax, but hey. So for those wondering about the very oblique and obvious references in that, Pixie is deciding to join us on the server, and hopefully will be joining us soon. Whether or not this means that Pixie will be just as chaotic as the pufferfish is anyone's guess. Right. Bo is very good at sorting. Also useful. Right. Something tells me I need to move this. It's kind of in the way. You dig a hole, you find more hole than you wanted, you end up filling the holy hole. Yes, yes. That quote is still very accurate. Unfortunately. It's Minecraft. There's always more hole. Right, let's... Well, I had hoped that there was more room for dirt in my chest. But apparently I have lots of chesty dirt. Dirty chests. I should probably start using shulkers. Probably. I saw that and I thought that we had a visiting blast again. You feel that Glam will be ever so slightly less chaotic than you. I'm not sure. I'm not sure I wish to even attempt to figure that out. I find it slightly disturbing that I've decided to create a chest that is skulk and moss. And label it that way. Even my moss is skulky. Even my skulk is mossy. Both of them are damp. I will not be selling skulk. Dang it. Now I'm tempted to set up a skulk farm. I don't think anyone's selling it. Hello, Kibo. Welcome in. That's an awesome yawning fox. A tiny fox. Oh, cool. I have more brown mushrooms than I have allocated storage for. Oh well. They're plant life. I have a solution for that. Compost them. I was also having a look and tidying up some of my inventory. I appear to have 5 cat discs, 5 13 discs, a Samuel Erdbeg. Erdbeg? Adberg. There's no Ardbeg involved. There is absolutely no Ardbeg involved. 3 other sides and a precipice. As noted, there was a giant pop-up shulker in our community area. I think we've got shulkers available. I know for a fact that PAX has probably the most insane over-the-top shulker farm that PAX could manage. Mostly because it's PAX. PAX takes one look at things and yes. You forgot you haven't. That you do, Dragon. That you do. Right. And the sun starts to set again. Let's think about this a bit. I should probably have thought about this before I started building, but since it's me, apparently my attempt to think is not exactly planned. What is in this chest? A pile of random. Okay. So, question becomes, we obviously want to have this as A level, in which we store stuff. Or, you know, have A level, so there's probably going to be a road here. The question is, do we want the warehouse to be immediately behind it at the same level? Thank you, Blast. Or do we... I'm tempted to put a road in and have it come up round the back and then have the back of the... Yeah, let's do that. So we'll have the back of the warehouse here. And then the front... Yeah, okay, that works. So... materials would have been useful. Let's start plotting. One of these days I will build the bridge of the ship. Today is not that day. Oh, there's my basalt. Also, just to remind everyone, although I can't remember if I've actively said it on a stream, this will be the last week of streams before Christmas. I will not be streaming next week at all, and I may be missing the Monday of the week after, but I will be back for New Year's, and possibly for the New Year's Eve as well. So Friday will be the last stream for a few days. You were thanked for sleeping, but you are also thanked for the cow, yes. It's a lovely persecution complex you've got there. It would be a shame if somebody leaned into it. Right. Chuck Moran. Chuck Moors! Oh dear. The puns are getting worse. The puns are getting worse. Oh, and that does appear to be a event Pokemon. So we have a Simseer available for anybody trying to catch stuff. Yeah, let's just go for an Ultra Ball then. Right, one of the reasons why I wanted dirt was so that I could place dirt there. That, however, is not dirt. Right, let's close that up and start taking some of this down. And let's get rid of that. We won't be getting rid of the chests behind me because they are currently load-bearing. Notably, they're bearing a load of materials. That's probably... Yeah, that'll have 100 Ultra Balls. Dragon, you have definitely got way more money than I expected. I'm impressed. Not sure there's a wallet command. I feel like there should be. I think it's I was going to say Poker Wallet, but it's not. It's it's something completely different. Ah, poker cash. Thank you for okay. I was about to type poker cast. 392,000. Dang. For our case, it's at 600,000. Blimey, for okay. That's excessive. Actually, where am I going? I'm just going to dump stuff in here and probably find it a week from now. Going, what? Why? Where did I leave this? Wait, what? What the heck are... Do we get poker snowballs by catching those, or... Is that because we caught that, or is that something completely different? Okay, 10 catches for 3 snowballs. Right. I haven't got any then. Apparently, I need to catch more. Whoops. There's a hole there. Let's flatten off some of the landscape a bit. Ooh. And more poker gifts going out. Always felt good to see that going on. Thank you, Dragon. And I never said thank you earlier for Frauke. So. Red got a frozen ball, Raven got a phantom ball. Nice. Right, so what I'm thinking is, and that's where we're into a bad idea, I'm thinking again. Oops. Found a bit. What we'll probably do... No comment there, Red. No comment there. Or at least nothing I can say on stream. Where was I? Oh, yes. Blimey. That snowball was full of cash. Where have you been finding these, that snow? Also, 443. What a number. Last, I'm entirely used to you snooping around, don't worry. If you're looking for something, just ask. Right, where was it? I'm thinking we'll put the back wall of the warehouse here. And then I can put in a lower floor, which is where we'll put our auto crafting. Would cubby holes count? Are you looking for the ominous bottle farm? Because that's in a cubby hole. Okay. Just checking. I feel that that's too far to the side here. Also, no building a base inside of my base. That's getting too meta. I refuse to comment on his name. It's taken me to now to recognise what his name was. Actually, that's too close to lining up with that. I thought you had your own base blast. Right, let's figure out how. So meta, even with this acronym. You're so meta. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. About there. And then we'll take off 2. I said 2. That's 3. I'm now bemused. What the heck is a trout command? Are we about to... do I need to go in and set up a command where you basically slap somebody with a kipper? On one stream you watch, it slaps. Okay. I wasn't far off. Smoke me a kipper, I'll be back for breakfast. Smoke me a breakfast, I'll be back for a kipper. Pardon? So, that feels like a good depth. Let's see. I'm going to put a 3 in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. 2, 5. And I'd like to put 3 doors on the front of this. So, let's... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There. 1. Wall. Have a good meeting, Raven, even if you don't want to. And thank you for being here, as is so often the case. Right. Now, if I've got this right, that's the back, I believe. If I've got this wrong, this is not the back. No, that's the back. Apparently, I've got it right. Have a good look, Raven. Let's bring this path around. What, path? Landscaping. This is not a path. This is a landscape. Interesting thing is, this now encompasses the skylight down to the bamboo farm, which might not be the worst thing to have encompassed. Or is there a red and orange sheep near? I'm more concerned about A, why do I have a cat? And B, why did I just hear somebody opening a barrel? Oh, because you. I see a cat. Kitty! Kitty! Kitty, 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 kitty. Do I have a, yes. I have a 12 squirrels chest. Never underestimate the need for a shulker that is basically 12 squirrels in a trench coat. Kitty! Kitty! Yeah, kitty. In one! Hey! Kitty, 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 kitty. We have a new cat. Yes. I'm not quite sure why my why this is 12 squirrels and it's got 3 buckets of tadpoles, some seeds, a couple of boats, a spare I'm not even sure why I have a totem of undying. I didn't even realise I had a totem of undying. Right, hold on. That's the... Okay. And 3 bundles. I should probably put the bundles in with the squirrels. The fact that you can put bundles into a shulker is very useful for stacking up things that aren't common. But no, we're not bundling up the squirrels. Squirrels try to bundle up for winter, however. And... right. And we have a convenient row of... since I liked it. Right. Callie, come up here. Sit. You will become warehouse cat. Bundle of squirrels sounds more like more fun than a barrel of monkeys. Yes. A bundle of squirrels sounds entirely like my average sanity. My average sanity. I'm not sure that how can I have an average sanity? I found cave. The average of 0 is 0. Wow. Okay, Ritsu, look after yourself. And thank you for joining us. Do I know about the Mississippi squirrel? No. Oops, too far. And for those attempting to catch everything or nothing, we have a oh, it's another one I don't have. Apparently, all of the Pokemon that I don't have are appearing today. I'm not going to argue. That's a good thing. Right. Ray Stevens' song. Don't recognize it. But then Ray Stevens' songs are not part of my my specialty subject. Do I even have a specialty subject? Yes. Apparently my specialty subject is ways and means of squirreling. Right. Do I want this to be one? Ah, yes, because I'm going to put a wall inset here, so... yeah. I feel like I should be yelling #rigged there. But then, wasn't there one of the things to do this week of miss catches, or is it just succeeding catches? Apparently I can't remember what we're trying to do. Right. I need to take off one. Misses are good too. Excellent. If you want to squirrel, you just need to open a few cans. Yeah, well. I saw the message Oh, there. There. I saw the picture in Discord. About ensuring that you make sure that you don't open your nuts in a public place. Where's the wall? There's the wall. So I do want to... It's a picture in Discord. It's a sign from the wildlife park, I think. At which point you really think that the squirrels probably have stolen far too much. Okay. That's my exterior wall line. That's still my exterior wall line. That's not dirt. I'm deliberately basically taking out 2 layers here so that I can then put a floor in and still have the beginnings of a basement, which will allow me to dig out the basement later without driving you all nuts by digging out a basement on stream. How did I miss 1 block of dirt? Right. And you. Okay, that gives me a nice rough area to start building in. Woohoo! Ow. Sir, you tripped me. Oh, madam. Madam, you tripped me. It's entirely not my fault that I fell off that cliff edge. No matter how it looked, it was not my fault. Tough bricks would probably be useful right now. Second trident. Ooh, nice. I didn't see any signs of you getting impaled by them, so I'm going to assume that your farming of tridents is not getting you killed. Wow, a decent supply of stone for once. Oh, I should probably sleep. Would sleep. Don't tell Tadpole. Yep. And if anyone sees a grey parrot... No, you didn't. There's no such thing. At least according to Tadpole. Okay. How's this thing doing? Is this actually... One of those oxidized as I dug it up. Oh, I love it. That's classic. I was like, wait, those ended up as 2 separate items in my inventory? Was one of them waxed by somebody? Nope. It was quite literally that it had oxidized while I was digging it up. Oh, I wonder if the fact that the lower lot were waxed... Hold on, which ones was I waxing and which ones were original? Oh, I wonder if the reason why those... I think I goofed. I wonder if the fact that we had... So, Normally, if you place copper on top of already oxidized copper, it accelerates the growth. Accelerates the oxidization process. These were taking these have taken nearly 2 weeks to oxidize, and I don't hang out on the server very much. That's still very long. I wonder if waxing them prevents that that habit of causing. I wonder if I goofed by putting waxed copper on the lower block even. Wax on, wax off. Well, we found Landstrad's tout. I don't know what to do with Landstrad's trout. Maybe slap them. Now I know where the tridents go. But trout don't carry tridents. I'm just going to put that there, because that seems like the most ridiculous place to put it. Oh my god, it's a cod. Right, dark oak logs, and dark oak wood, and oh, hold on, no. If I use the stone cutter for this, I can get a 1-to-1 for stripped dark oak wood instead of 4-to-3. Honestly, lady, I don't know why Landstrad has a trout either. I thought Raven was the one that was planning on slapping Landstrad with a trout. So I'm utterly bemused. Which is a new name to call me by. Right, let's think laterally. Yep. I knew the moment I'd say something like that. Right, let's do... Actually, I feel like I need to make this bigger and stick a door in. So let's do that. And a little bit of this. And some of the tough. Just here for a moment. Another meeting in 5. Dang. So many meetings! And yet Raven still manages to arrive just in time to make the good bad puns. Anyone like to help me kidnap a zoo manager? Pardon? Hey, Hunter. 1, 2, 3, 4. Are they cute? Is it a cute zoo manager? I can get in trouble for that statement. Your sister has been given the wonderful present. Oh no! That isn't cute. No. 2, 3, 4, 5. There. Hold on, that's 6. That's fine. I needed 2. You're exacting divine retribution. I am so sorry, Hunter. That is not a laughing matter. That sucks. That is not a good thing to happen. I'm so sorry. Hopefully, your sister will be able to find something soon to make up for it. She's upset. Yeah, not surprised. That is monumentally bad. Q1. Yeah, I guess that's probably somebody attempting to reduce costs in the new financial year. Told a bunch of friends from previous jobs you've got. They've already responded with 3 job openings. You know, that might be good. I really hope that turns out to be one of those situations where she bounced back and ends up in a better job as a result of it. I really hope that will be the case. I know it's not necessarily guaranteed, but you never can tell. Especially can't afford the NI. That set of excuses. So many companies are going to be starting to make that one. NI is National Insurance Red. It's, for want of a better description, it's one of the governmental funding models. It theoretically is supposed to be paying towards your eventual retirement fund and other things. That's the governmental retirement fund, which, to be honest, given that they keep moving retirement age, I never expect to be able to see. Partially because I'm several billion years old. And even then, I still haven't reached the age of retirement. Yours is Social Security. Same concept, different government. Hello, Elcorn. Welcome in. So far, building is building. I decided that since I can't work on a retirement age for 12 squirrels in a trench coat is 1 trillion years old. Dang it! Since I can't justify putting the work in on the shopping district until I know that the shopping district isn't going to move, I'm going to use the opportunity to build a warehouse here instead and test out the design. And as such, a warehouse has started. Scotsman is multiple squirrel generations old. Hello, Kibo. But we all know that there have always been multiple statements about my age. Mostly because I refuse to admit to what age I am. Even to colleagues at work who are reaching the... How did I end up falling out of the sky suddenly? I literally double-checked that my there. Oh, yep. Okay, now I know why I fell out of the sky. Alright, there's certainly a hole in something. There's a hole in my network connection. That's worrying. That's where I was nearly 2 minutes ago. How, what? Okay, the wall is there. That's confusing. I'd have assumed that a rollback to here would have meant that I had that anything I'd done for the last 2 or 3 minutes timed out. Nothing on the server side. Thank you for checking, Hunter. Obviously weirdness be abound. Did that impact on stream at all? Perks of having a mod in chat. Very much so. Actually, I'm going to press that button and get rid of all of those letters that are hiding out in the background. That's good. I was just worried that it meant that stream had lagged as well. That's my red shulker box. That's for the other thing that we're supposed to be building. Really should get on with that. Need to correct that one. They're over half a century old. Honestly, that just means awesome. Hey, Ginger, welcome in. Happy Wiggle Day. Happy Wiggle Day? Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. And Elkhorn has reached a 50 stream streak. Elkhorn, do you even own any clothes around here anymore? I don't appear to own any scaffolding, that's for sure. Where did I leave my scaffolding? Oh, look. Well, that didn't take long to oxidize. Something tells me that the unoxidized... Sorry, the unwaxed copper oxidizes faster. You know, I feel the need for science. On the 50th day of streaking, the SLA gave to you a large bottle of... No. Under no circumstances would the SLA give up rum. There's no way that the SLA would give up rum. I'm sorry. Right. So. These will need to be unwaxed. But what we will do is we will... 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I do a row here... I'm fairly sure they won't even give the rum to me, let alone Elkhorn. SLA giving up rum is unlikely. Okay, so this is the unoxidized. Sorry, this is the waxed. That's the unwaxed. What we will do is unwax all of these in sequence. And we'll come back later and see which one has I won't be giving you a run for Christmas, Ginger. I don't even know where to find you. That sounds wrong. I also noticed that that one's already oxidized by one step. Now, I know that this is RNGesus playing with us, but I'll be curious to see whether or not waxed versus unwaxed. This is our test to see whether or not that was a goof that I did make. You're glad. Wow. Wow. You'd not want the SLA on your heels. Can't run very fast these days. Oh. I was about to make a comment about wearing heels, but yeah, moving on. I'm not sure anybody wants to see a squirrel in heels. I went to get scaffolding. At no point in any of this conversation did I actually go away and pick up the scaffolding that I meant to pick up. I completely forgot to pick up the scaffolding. And those are the wrong way up. So I definitely need scaffolding now. Cosmic is beaming anti-scaffolding thoughts into my brain. Well, that's track. Just tell Cosmic to watch out, because somebody's found a new better block for scaffolding, and it is the resin blocks. So, Doc was saying that resin blocks are the perfect scaffolding because you can break them very, very instantly. And they're solid, which means you're allowed to... you can place them in any direction in any quantity, unlike our favourite scaffolding. Moss is easier to use for scaffolding. Yeah. Honestly, I'm in two minds about all of them. I have... No, that's not what I wanted to put in. You like obsidian, no chance of breaking it by mistake. Yes, but there's also no chance of breaking it. I feel like I need to do... Smeggity smeg, smeg, smeg. Smeg, smeg, smeggity smeg. Nothing beats dirt pillars. Eh. Barrier blocks. Invisible scaffold. Yes, because I regularly operate in creative mode where I'm allowed to use barrier blocks. I'm not liking this. I've done too much random texturing. That's a bit better. I probably should take out the two here as well. And let's put in some of these. That's better. Probably need to take out those four. Or take out some of these. Let's go with plan B, take out some of these. supposed to. That's better. Now it looks a bit more like it. 2 versus 0. I suppose I happened to leave a bed somewhere on this side of the island. Oh, I know where there's a bed. Let's go and check if Annie's okay. Annie, are you okay? Are you okay? Someone slept, Annie. Just as I was getting to the bed. Oh. Yeah, da, da. Yeah, da, 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 da. I need to fill in this a bit. Okay, so door, small door. Small door? Whole door. Ho door. Hold the door. No. Yeah, I can do something with this. Yes, they are, Cyber. Let's grab some polished deep slate, which would be this one. Oh, look, the right one. 2. Someone slapped Annie and figure out. I know exactly how Annie is at all times. And we have a hunter on the server. Thankfully, that command doesn't exist either. Although I now, after the conversation earlier, I am tempted to add the trout command. And we have a hound door. It ain't nothing but a hound door. As part of PCG. It ain't nothing but a hound door. As part of PCG. No. No. Hello, Callie. Super Callie, excellent, absolutely awesome cat. 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 It's Super Callie, excellent, absolutely awesome cat. Sorry. Dang it. I did not need that in my head. Okay. Let's go for settings 3 wide as our vehicle width for this area. Woohoo! I caught a hound door. So if I do this, that will look a bit like tyre tracks. Need to put a floor in anyway. Oops. Did not mean to take that block out. I need more polished basalt. More! Absolutely more! I also need to pick a material for the floor. Now, part of me says, no, not smooth basalt. Smooth basalt would be a terrible plan. What does the side of basalt look like? That's not too bad. That could be... That actually looks like almost a tarmac colour. Let's see how that looks in place. Yeah, I think it's nearly a chestful. No. Nearly half a chestful. Hello.
Hello. Watch one mouth whilst here. That should be sufficient. I will return any I do not use.
Awesome.
I want to use something different to the snowballs, otherwise I'm going to break something.
Yes, Hunter was very quiet there, but it is not very easy to turn up further. There was a whee as Hunter disappeared off into the distance. What's the sound? Ah, speaking quietly. Okay. In a bad mood. Understandable. Very understandable. I think I want to keep this all the same way around, so that it looks like it's tarmac-ish. And what I might do is take out a couple of these to look like the tyre tracks don't exist all the way through. Now I need another material to go with this. It's either polished deeps, not polished deep slate. Deep slate or cobbled deep slate is probably the one I'm looking for. So let's check. Cobbled deep slate. Or blackstone. Thank you, Raven. I don't have much blackstone. Mostly because I haven't gone and attempted to destroy a... I was about to say an ocean monument, but I heard attempted to blow up several of those. Thank you for joining us, Blast, and for roaming around as always. Look after yourself, and I hope your brain recovers. Oh, that's fine. That works nicely. So if we keep the basalt in the same direction, then it doesn't look... Yeah, I think that'll work. Speaking of monuments, completed the top of the whirlpool structure by that. Oh, nice. I may have to come and see that, because I want to see that. Let's... Road trip. Spawn Island Monument would be container trip. Oh dear. Well, don't push your voice, and I hope it comes back okay, Blast. Right. Fairly sure the monument is just over there. Ow. Oh, wow. Right. You know what? Pretty's mode. Pretty's mode enaged. Enaged? Engaged. Oh, wow. Okay, this is going to look awesome. I can see the glass as the sun's setting, and holy heck, is this? Oh wow! Stupid amount of blue glass. Is there anything in this world? Do we ever do anything that doesn't require stupid amounts of stupid? Ooh. Hello. Are you trapped on the wrong side of the glass and trying to get back to your friends? Tough. I do love the way that the shaders affect this place. I mean, even without shaders, it's impressive and awesome. But the shaders just make it that ridiculous bit better. Something tells me Elkhorn is going to need a lot of time with some sponges to clear that out, and possibly some time with sand, breaking it into smaller sections. Now you have D. What's D? Something tells me the G&T division need to move. Now you have to finish the bottom and drain the interior. Aha! Yes, the easy bit. Something tells me I need to put away a couple of things out of my inventory. Iron bars, probably. Not needed for the moment. Oh, I should have gotten rid of the brown mushrooms. At some point, I need to move the naked sheep party somewhere else. They'll probably end up inside the inside of that thing, I suspect. Well, they might not. I might take a couple of sheep up there and then breed them up there to replace them, and then just murder this lot. Because attempting to move all of those sheep up to that altitude is probably not going to be very good for my sanity. Yes, I know. Since when have I had sanity? Feel free to doubt. So don't think I need that. And spruce fence. Do I have spruce fence? Well, how much? Oh. Yep. Not surprised by the doubt. That's better. Sanity doesn't come in here often. No, they don't, actually. We do see them occasionally, which is always nice. Right. Right. Basalt, called deep slate. That's the wrong way around. And that's fallen through. Dang it. Now, I'm not going all the way to the back because I'm thinking it might be nice to have this so that it looks like there's sort of an area for trucks to pull in and then a back section at the back. A back section at the back. You know, that obviously very, very logical statement makes perfect sense. I... Back section at the front, on the other hand, absolutely would not make sense. Should we be worried? I'm starting walls and floor and actually attempting to build in the correct sequence here. Who am I and what have I done with Scots? There's something not right in the universe here. He's building in the correct order. Now I'm still building a ceiling for the basement. The basement for which I plan on digging out and building machinery in before I have... I have a... yes, Red. Whoops. Ah. You can't see it very easily because of the wings, but yes, I have a backside. Most people have one. And we have another Pokemon in chat for anybody. I'm just going to attempt to catch that with a basic ball. I feel like this section I might come back and do something different for this bit, because in the middle track? Oh, you mean this one? Yeah, I put that there deliberately to kind of make it look like somebody had managed to put their wheels in the wrong place. I might actually do that. And what I can do is I'm going to really exaggerate it and do that. And one here. Yeah, somebody parked at an angle a few dozen times. This is how I would park badly. This is how most people would park fairly well. This is clearly the least used because it hasn't got that much. Actually, I'm going to make it even less used. And let's put in some of the... Let's do that. Yeah, this is the least used end. Well, while I'm down here. Least used, worst parked, most used. Loopy, welcome in and thank you for the lurk. I love the little adorable kitten. Alright. Now, there wouldn't be... there wouldn't be these. There will be a Cali. Let's see. I need something to... Oh no, because the door line's going to be here. Right, let's start thinking about a door. This is very much starting to prove my thinking that this was a mistake. That's oxidizing quickly. This isn't oxidizing at all. So, something tells me the whole, if you put waxed down and put stuff on top of waxed, it doesn't actually age faster. Unlike the stuff that... Right, let's put that out of the way. Probably was a mistake. If it was me, it probably was. Right, where's my deep slate? Sorry, where's my black stone? Oops. Nearly bounced off of a... I'm going to make this black stone here. Thank you for the lurk, Ginger. So, Hunter, I had a block of copper over on the deck of the ship for nearly 2 weeks, and it only and it was just taking forever to oxidize. And then I picked it all up and found that the base blocks were all waxed, which was something I'd forgotten about. And so this is me sciencing. I'm fairly sure these are waxed copper with unwaxed copper on top of them, and these are unwaxed copper with unwaxed copper on top of them. And these ones seem to be oxidizing far faster than these ones. So the waxing of the lower block removes the additional bonus of having copper on top of copper that is already oxidized, by the looks of it. Still need to finish testing. This could just be good luck on the tick. No, there is the thing that if you have copper on top of fully oxidized copper, the fully oxidized copper does have an impact on the oxidization process. Now there's a statement. Apparently it will speed up if there is a fully oxidized block next to it. Hello. Right. I was going to pick up something and think something through. Oh no, I was in the middle of putting in the doorstep. Oh, and I was going to find... I was going to start thinking about doors, wasn't I? It's at this time that I would really, really love to have pale oak wood. But I think we're about a few weeks ahead of that. We still rely on a couple of things that probably haven't updated. Right. Door. Door. What would be a good block colour for falling into a hole when I'm trying to actually go back over to my storage room? Now, I know I've cheated over here by not putting in doors. Ideally, there should be roller doors here as well. What would be a good colour for a roller door? I mean, the side of that would probably be... No. Ooh. Polished deep slate. Polished deep slate has a... Why have I got basalt? Let's grab another stack of polished deep slate. I've got an idea. And while we're at it, Dark Oak trapdoors. Maybe Kibo, but I want this to look fairly hefty because it's going to be yeah, I'll think about that one. 2, 4, 6. Dang it. 2, 4. So 4, 3, 12. I'm trying to remember my count. 4 blocks or walls. Since it's going to be recessed by a block, and I plan on putting in something here to signify roller shutters, it's going to be neither. Now, I need to make my decision about... Nope, the other way around. Let's start putting in... Hold on, there. How tall do I want these to be? Let's go up to there for the moment. It's not... that's way too tall. Let's say a 4-block high door. Whoops, wrong way up. Come back to that train of thought in a minute. You probably need to be... Yeah, hold on. Let's take that out. And do this. Take that out. That's my ceiling height. So we'll have it so that there's a... I don't like it. The reason I wanted to do that is... Sal! Ow. I can understand the hunter. It's not the easiest thing to swap between. I need... Oh, I wonder if I've got them in my random chaos chest. Dang it, I thought I've had... Can I not put trapdoors on the stairs? I could Kibo that, but that might be getting really too thick. I think I also need... Yeah, a stick and a plank. Oh, I've got the planks. I just need the sticks. Right. Sticks. Planks. That. I only want 3 of these. Actually, I could get away with only having that one there and then do this. Let's change my mind about this. I would like 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. That looks pretty good. I like that. And it looks... Actually, that doesn't look too bad from the back either. And the sort of horizontal detailing on the polished deep slate looks like it's the sort of material that I was looking for. Right, let's get another one in. But this one I want to be open. So what I'm going to do is here. Whoops. And what I can then do is have it. I need some way of putting materials in. I can do 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, I think I'd like to put that one higher. Two, 3, 4. Now I might need a block along the side of this to indicate the rail, but oh, that's getting close to what I was hoping for. So if we put that in, I may need to put another row on top of this. Having a different colour bottom edge makes sense. You know, Raven, I'm looking at that and I kind of agree with you. That works. That looks so nice. That looks like a rolled up roller door. I think I need a 5th row, however, just because I think I'm going to have plans in a minute. Yeah, that looks better. Also, if I'm having this at the height of open, I'm probably going to have let's think a little bit about the rest of the wall. This is one of those situations where I'm trying to think about the shape of the wall and use the placement of the door to help guide the wall, if that makes any sense at all. Where's my shovel? That's a stone cutter. That's a hoe. It might need something either end, but that feels pretty good. I like that. But I agree, that might need to change colour. And this probably needs to go one taller. Whoops. Successfully managed to miss my my dirt scaffolding. Right, and then no minding. I'm going to put in a couple of blocks of tuff here, just to make it look like there used to be a bit more here. Maybe a light to see which one is available. That's a nice idea, Kibo. We're getting very heavily into the detailing, I will admit, but the light would probably be part of the door. That now feels too tall when it's closed. Actually, no, it doesn't. What do you think, Kat? Think about the bottom edge, nearly fully oxidized copper. Ooh. And you know what? I've been hauling around a red shulker box with a whole load of copper in it. I'm tempted to say it needs to be the basic blocks rather than the stairs, but let's try with the stairs. And okay, that is definitely not the right color. I think it might be one further. I think it's this version. I think that version works better. It kind of looks a bit more weathered. What do you think, Kat? Yep, I agree. I need wax. Spot the person who's got a functioning set of copper farms? Creeper farms, and doesn't care how many fireworks he uses. I know I had wax around here somewhere. Oh, I know. No, I know where it is. It's easier to pick it from the ridiculously overloaded wax supply. That'll do. I like the way that it almost looks like it's slightly darker in the corners for some reason. That might just be an optical illusion, but it's either way, it's working for me. And where's my... and wax it. Still need something either end of the door. And... oh, yes, that might work. Hello. One thing I do think I need to do is take out you and you and you. And just put in... that's better. Now. Yeah. I've got a couple of ideas for this bit. I'm going to put away the copper. Actually, before we do, let's get this third door in. Do I want this to be a fully open or a fully closed door? I think I'm going to go with an open door here as well. Oops. No, that's the right height for me to be able to take out this one. And that one. Where's my... Oh, there. I couldn't see the grindstones in my inventory. Yeah, those look like roller shutter actuators, for want of a better description. I'm going to go with another fully... yeah, let's go with a partially open door. You know, this is head height, so it could be that that one's open for a truck, this one's open for a person. I'm feeling shorter. Wax. Really? Typical. I wasn't paying enough attention and waxed something that had already oxidized again. Let's get rid of the rain. Yeah, oxidize literally a second before. I'm having that sort of day, aren't I, Raven? That's not the first time that's happened. Right. It just goes to prove RNGesus loves me in all the ways that they can torment the living heck out of me. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I could get away with doing this by climbing something, but I don't need to, so I might as well just do that. Right. That helps me identify the block that I need to remove for the grindstone. Easier if I do the upper one before the lower. Ooh, that's awesome. Hunter has been working on building out a automatic sorting system, which is one of those mammoth undertakings. Yeah, da, da, da. Can't be bothered with yet another piece of chain. There we go. Okay, from the inside that looks pretty cool. I like that. That really does look. And how does that look from the outside? That's getting there. I may have to wander over and see this sorting system that Hunter's been working on in a second. because I like it. That feels to me like the front side of a warehouse. What I want to do is put a metal chain across the top. Let me know when you're about to test. Awesome. Across the front. So normally with these sorts of things, you have a height chain or a height barrier to indicate you don't want to drive under. If you clip this chain, you're gonna clip your truck. It's either that or a metal pole. Basically something that is less expensive than a building or a truck. Now I just need something to hang these off of. Yeah, because you'd clip the bottom of the door, wouldn't you? You'd get under there and you'd still clip it. Dang it. Thing is, if I put it one lower, then we're really restricting the height of the truck. And if I don't do it in chain, I'll have a think about that one. Oh. And there's an event Pokemon in chat. I'm not even going to bother trying to work out whether or not I've got it. I'm just going to try and catch it. I think lower slabs would look too heavy. Right. I have two possible ideas. The first was I was going to put in some of those. At the same time, I might... Let's check it with oak trapdoors, and we can always change the material in a minute. Good landing. Shame I didn't want to be on the roof. Those could be half slabs, and then we can put oh yes, metal iron trapdoors underneath those, and I'm not sure about those. Those might be all right. Well, let's try the thing I'm trying to think through, Raven. Because it might work if I do it. And I can always use iron. Can't remember how many. And let's get... oh, yeah, I know. Swing it. Just take that. Take a lot. Now, this time I do want to be up on the roof. Or at least the top. That's not going to work. Ready to test. I will be there in a moment, Hunter. Too big. Actually, no. That might need to be slightly heavier blocks. Possibly just stairs. But that might actually not be... I think I need to take the gates out. And then I need to go and see this storage system. That works. That doesn't. It's another one of those evolution of concepts, isn't it, Raven? Hunter is over here. Hey, Nanian. Welcome in. Actually, I'm going to leave those. Hello.
Because I'm going to move around. Hello. Oh, wait, you said hello twice because I didn't have stream muted.
Right. I've also turned up things so people should be able to hear you better.
I should be speaking a bit louder as well, so hopefully that'll help. Okay. So I think I have everything in place. I think. We're about to find out!
On stream, no less.
Well, yeah, but not my stream. That's the key difference. It's not my stream. So, from what I understand, what should happen is I should go in here, and this is important apparently, swap the shears for the item. Not take the shears out and put the item in, specifically swap.
Oh, I thought it was swapping a snowball for the item.
No, you swap a pair.
Sorry, when it runs, yes.
Yeah, the snowballs are in all the hoppers and dispensers. Shears are acting as the placeholders because they're not stackable.
Yes, it is, Nanian.
Now, I should, in theory, be able to put... Hold on. I haven't got the signs to tell me which things are going where. Place items to be sorted in this chest. So if I put a block of gold in, that should run round and eventually end up this chest. Hold on, let me recap.
Yeah.
I have no idea it's working. How do I know if it's working?
I suspect the minecart should run.
Well, yeah, but I don't know if the item has. I'm in free cam, not spectator mode. I can't open inventories in free cam.
Well, it's not in your chest anymore. But it's not in your target chest.
I'm just looking. I'm just checking where it might be. Found it.
Where was it?
It's in a hopper.
Oh.
Not a hopper, a dropper that points up into a hopper.
Ah.
So why haven't you done anything?
Oh, it's midway along the system. Oh, it's gotten into this one.
Yeah, but my understanding was...
I don't know what's under the black, but I can't see anything triggering the... Yeah. Oh, there it is. So you've got a comparator leading out of the dropper. That... I take it this is supposed to be redstone, that basically the moment there's something in the dropper is triggered to push it up into the hopper.
Yes.
Which
Sorry, I
then-
had to take a moment to see what you were looking at.
Which then loads it into the double chest, which starts it along the next row of everything.
Yeah. It's not powered. Why is it not powered?
Is it still in the dropper at the moment?
Yeah, it's still in the dropper.
You've not got a signal coming out of the dropper according to that. Oh no, hold on. Is that on?
How?
The redstone wire has power 1, so that is actually active.
Yeah.
It's just not getting to anything.
Yeah, that's why I'm puzzled.
From what I can... So I've played with dropper automated dispensers. I don't quite understand what the stuff on the right is, but I think your feedback into the dispenser is missing somehow. I don't see how it's supposed to power the dispenser.
Well, that's the thing. I'm not 100% certain how it's supposed to power it. Give me 1 second. Yep.
Is it the repeater that's down here? No, because that's locking a... That's not feeding into the dispenser. That's locking a downward facing... Okay, so... Right, I see. Sorry, there's an awful lot of not making sense here.
No, it's fine. I
it
appreciate the fact that you're helping me troubleshoot this.
It appears to
I'm
be...
going to have to disappear then, unfortunately. I was hoping this would
Okay.
be quite quick.
It appears to be taking the signal out of the dispenser and using that to lock the hopper under the dispenser so that it's not actually taken out. Although I can't see why... Oh, why the heck is there a row here? Okay, I see what that row's. So that's just basically preventing it going into that row, which means that that row is completely wasted.
Okay, so I'm running the sorter in the download that I took the schematic from.
Mm-hmm.
Because that redstone is identical. And that went through without issue.
Can you check whether or not the comparator is supposed to be set to subtraction?
I've got the schematic on that level at the moment.
Oh. What
Yeah,
about
those comparators are correct.
all 4?
Yeah, none of them are. None of them are.
None of them are subtraction.
Yeah, none of them are subtraction.
And the composter is supposed to be at level 1.
Yes. The only things missing are a couple of signs, but those won't make.
Signs might make a difference. They might be cutting off redstone.
They don't look to be.
I don't know if they do, but I think they might cut off redstone.
Okay, bear with me. I'm going to use a couple of your filter sticks just to craft some signs.
That's fine. That's what I use them for nowadays.
Because-
Heck, I used them to create tripwire hooks earlier. So, that, I think, just made a difference. Interestingly, it actually loaded the names in.
Oh yeah, it did. I think that's worked. I think it was the signs.
I think those signs are blocking redstone signals. It is a non-stackable filter cell, yes. But if that's the case, then you're going to have a non-stackable filter elsewhere. No, I think that particular filter is... I don't know. Not sure. Did it get over here?
It's not in here yet.
Are there any other sections that might be missing signs?
No, it's in the dropper still. I thought it wasn't, but it is. Hold on, let me try running a second item through. See if that releases the first one. No, now there's 2 blocks of gold in there.
Well, poop.
Okay. I think I've dragged you over here for nothing, Scott, because I'm going to have to consult my tech wizard.
Pax is currently AFK.
Yes, I know. I've got to go to dinner anyway, so...
yeah. Well,
I'll try and catch up with that.
if nothing else, my stream have now seen what an absolutely awesome construction that you're working on. I mean,
An absolutely non-functional construction I've been working on.
Hey, redstone debugging is nasty, but when you stick an outside... I mean, the interior you've got on this is awesome already. I love the lapis, and I love the glazed terracotta. Once you've got... and it goes well with the design around the walls. Once you've finished this, it's going to look amazing. Sal is saying try taking the item out of the dropper and putting it back in a few hoppers earlier. I'm wondering if they're thinking if it needs a reset, and they might be right.
Scott, can you come up here, please? Like that.
Yep.
And can you put it in one of those hoppers next to you, please?
That triggered.
Yeah, that all triggers, but this comparator is staying... That comparator switches on, but then stays on. So something... I think this trigger is... When it triggers, I think this is supposed to power that.
The dispenser somehow. Yeah.
Yeah. But it's not doing. I'm wondering if it's based on something that's been patched out.
Where's your bed?
It's over here, I've just slept.
Okay.
Okay, I will have to take a look at this then, and speak to Pax. Apologies for dragging you over here for 15 minutes.
I don't know, I'm always curious about these things because I honestly don't understand them myself, except for the fact that whatever I'm seeing here, there's something not getting the signal through to that dropper.
Yeah, well that's what it looks like.
I just don't know where the signal is supposed to run on that.
No, well neither do I. That's why I want to speak to Pax, who I know has built this system before. Right,
Well,
I've got to run, so
I will head back
let
to
you
my
finish your
base.
stream.
Yeah, I've got about 10 more minutes of building, and then I get Pretty's mode. So,
Well, you enjoy that. I'm going to stay AFK to run my cactus farm, and I will talk to you later.
look after yourself.
And you.
So yeah, there we have a... while it is currently non-functional, very, very impressive storage system. I know that Hunter is working off of a world download and looking at it. Honestly, those things always bemuse me, and so that level of progress is fantastic. Also, this level of progress he says there's another one, oxidizes, really seems to be suggesting that this side versus this side, waxed copper underneath copper does nothing. No, unwaxed copper underneath copper does accelerate. I might be wrong, but that's what the science is showing. Right, we were looking at this. I don't like those. I don't like these. And that's not right. And I don't think I need 5 chains. So, what I... Oh! That leaves me space for something that I think will work. Right. I need 2 things. So if I've not got 5 chains, I can get away with 2. Redstone to the filter is okay. Then we're both confused, Sal. Both/all. I'm sure we'll figure it out. We have a PAX on the server. You can't see the names. Mini-PAX is fantastic at this sort of stuff and is local. So we'll do the debugging with us. Right. Oh, no, I've got red dye. And I don't need white carpet because I've got white carpet over here. No. No. Yes. Missed. Doesn't matter. Got the scaffolding. These things almost always have some sort of hazards logo on them. I do that and that. I think it should be black and yellow. Red and white is the wrong type of hazard symbol. I think it should be black and yellow. Shame I can't do all 5 in black and yellow, but whee! Alright. No, it's that one that's got my white in it. And I'm just going to put the red in there. Black and yellow. No. Yellow. And I don't have much black dye, but I do have an awful lot of ink sacs. And I need 4 white wool. That's not white wool. Oh. Turn the volume back down a bit again. Because those villagers are loud. Yellow carpet. Black carpet. Alternatively, I should also just turn down analyzing in your head. Right now, filter triggers when the item passes the hopper closest to the dropper. If it's non-stackable, it goes. You know far more than I, Sal, and you're already way beyond what I understand. Dang it. I almost want to figure out if there's a way of taking out those trapdoors. Yellow, black, yellow. I'm tempted to take out the middle 3 trapdoors and just replace them with string. Oh, you're right, it does. I'm sure somebody will work it out. Alright. Those don't go there. What do we think? Try swapping out the middle trapdoors for string so that it looks like it's held up? No, because then we'll have 2 each. No, I think it might actually be alright as is. I think a lot of this is going to hinge on what the roof looks like at this point. But certainly it's better than the chain. Do 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 do. Let's see what it looks like with all of them in. Because having one on its own often isn't enough to see whether or not something works, particularly where it's supposed to be repeated. Oh, I can take that out. And there should be chain under each. Here, and here. And here, and here. And then I need another... Well, yep. We've got just enough time to grab the materials to put in all 3, and then we can see what they look like. This is the thing. I'm not used to working in... in a modern style. Interesting. Huh. Oh, that's useful. I did not realize we had the ability to recolor carpets. That is definitely a modified recipe. Yeah, working in a modern style is I'm finding it a bit of a mental challenge, because it's definitely not something I normally do. But equally, that challenge I'm enjoying, because it is really resulting in some very interesting builds. Five minutes to the top of hour. No, Dragon, I'm just trying to get this into place to see how it looks, and then I think I will be wrapping up. That looks better. Once we've got all 3 of them in, it actually looks better now. I think I like it. Right, I'm going to sleep, and then I'm going to get us into Pretty's mode. Best bed would be container bed. No, let's just go through the door. And there was I about to try and load up the cam account. I forgot. Wrong server. Let's get Pretty's mode on. And see how this looks. Oh, that's nice. Shelter in the way, but I think with a back wall, that's going to look significantly better that really does work nicely. And has the sort of industrial look that I wanted. And with this side wall there. So the other idea of the other reason for doing this. Okay, Place, thank you for joining. Yeah, shaders. I have the rule. It has to look good before them, and generally when I switch them on after it looks good with them, it always tends to look better. I don't like to use shaders as a crutch. I mean, that feels good. That feels... I mean, I love this view. That is nice. I wonder how it looks with shaders on. Oh, that looks... I think once we've got a roof on this place, that is going to look like it's really proper roller shutter doors. And once we fill it with junk... Yeah. I very much don't like relying on shaders, but I really love the results of them. And there's our wind farm in the background. Now that's a view. One thing I haven't done since last week is I haven't gone through and finished the oxidization of the blades, and I was going to start putting in more detail with copper banding and so forth, but I'm really happy with that as well. And just as we're getting ready, we have a Houndour as a Pokemon. I'm going to have to clear up some more of the mushrooms as well. Yeah, I really, really am finding that this whole working in a modern style is pushing me, as I mentioned earlier. But the results are really, I mean, very... wow. Anyone for Giant Shadow? Oh, that's a ridiculous shadow. That just... I was not expecting a shadow there. I don't know why I wasn't. Oh dear. Yeah. This whole area needs a lot of work. I'm currently very much building fragmented and piecemeal, but it's progress. And I'm enjoying it. And I hope everyone else is, because, well, I keep coming back on a Monday. So, for as long as I am, I will hope people are. Let's have a quick look. We have... Oh, we've got a Deep Sky Miner who's live at the moment. Always fantastic. Ooh, and... quite a few people caught something there. Right. Middle Earth. Excellent. Okay. I am going to wrap up here. I will be back again tomorrow at my usual time, 2.5 hours previously to now, where we will be back in the Frozen Archives. Carrying on with the... typical. Just realised that I forgot to pause ads. Where we will be carrying on with the greenhouse section and starting to finish off the roof of that. Unless anybody turns around and recruits a dozen more pillagers and attempts to send me off looking for a... Nope, I think we've got all of the banners. We're not going to have to go and raid any more bastions. Thank goodness for that. Yes, so I will be back again tomorrow. As I say, we are going to raid out to... I'm glad that you feel that way, Arcade Place. It's always good to have people enjoy that. I'm going to send us on to Deep Sky Miner, who is working on their build in Middle Earth. And as always, doing some absolutely fantastic builds. So, have a great evening, look after yourselves, take care, and be amazing as always, and I will see you all again soon. Bye-bye. Helps if I remember to press the start raid button.